Hello, this is Nexus from Wyverniacs, and today we will be establishing our first base on our main Extinction game server. Tanetha has a chosen place with gorgeous view of the land, on a ramp with only one entrance from the ground. There is also a water source nearby, which is important, and a plethora of other resources, which is also necessary. In our game we will always use the S+ mode. In that large storage box we have all the necessary materials for building. First we start with the foundations and stone ramps. We place a rectangle 9x6, and although the ground declines a little bit with the S+ mode, we can stack the foundations and hide this defect later. When placing the ramps, you will want to have a good connection to the ground. Next, take the stone walls and wood window frames. Start building stone walls by leaving one foundation from the edge on 3 sides and 2 foundations wide space where the ramps are placed. Don't forget to leave a gap for a door frame. Next, place enough window frames to get enough light inside. 2 windows per wall should suffice. Fill the rest with the wooden walls and make another level of walls above it. The 3 levels high in total. After that is done, it's time for the ceiling. When you do not have a flying dino available, you will have to build ramps, stairs, or use a ladder to reach the highest points. First, however, start with the flat ceiling. After that is done, you can begin building the inclining roof. You will need triangle walls to cover the edges, walls and sloped roof. When the sides are in place, you can easily place the sloped roof to finish the row building. If you want, you can utilize the attic area. Using ladder is the most space efficient. Now it is time to place some railing around the foundation edges and fill the gaps and any visible flaws. At this moment, the building itself is done. Next goal is to furnish it, so feel free to set it up as you wish. Here you can see our setup. We have some basic things you should always have. On the outside, place the feeding trough to keep your tamed dinos fed. Continue with the crop plots for your little garden. Use the small ones for narco berries and medium ones for vegetables. I would advise to omit the large crop plots at this point. They are not necessary and takes a lot of space. Inside the house, we always build small compartment to safely place the smallest of the tamed creatures to keep them in one spot, so they do not clutter the living area. You should not forget to have enough storage boxes, a campfire, refining forge, cooking pot, the mortar and pestle, preserving bin, and some decorations like table and chairs. Outside, place a compost bin near your crop plots, and do not forget to have a conveniently placed bench to admire the view. Next, take a water tank and some pipes. It's plumbing time, as you need to get water to your crop plots and have a source of a drinking water. First, place the water tank and start connecting the pipes. With the S+ mode, you can hide the water pipes, so it doesn't really matter if your lines are all weird, wonky, or generally ugly. But if you're not using this mode, well, do your best to keep it tidy. Keep connecting the pipes all the way to the water source. If you have a big drop like this, you can either use a crossbow with grappling hook, a flyer, or build a temporary scaffolding to reach all the way down. To get the water pumping, place the water intake so it is submerged in the water. Last step is to place the water taps. You can tell if the water is flowing by the blue coloring of the pipes. If you did everything right, your garden is now irrigated. Water taps can be used to fill water containers and also to drink from directly. We also need the S+ crafting station, which is a specific S+ structure. Smithy, and some storage boxes, and of course beds. Then just some final touches and our first Extinction house is done. And that's all. Hope you've enjoyed this heavy building video. Feel free to leave a comment or a like. Also click on the subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on more Ark Survival Evolved fun. Thank you for watching and see you next time.